we're trying to continue to improve and get better. And this is kind of a little bit of a hump day for this week, and then next week will even be a little bit more. But I thought they'd come out and they fought through it. A little slow in the beginning, but then they fought through it and did good.
They get a little feisty with each other at this point, or
well,
is that?
It's competitive. I mean, which is what you want. I mean, you want them to be competitive. You want them to, and they did a good job.
Has that part improved, like over your time here?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It's because that middle's gotten better and that
Yeah,
bottom's
the middle's
gotten better.
gotten better, and and the coaches are, they're demanding that, their coaches are competitive, so everybody kind of jumps on it.
What's the plan for Saturday night? Is it too early, or?
Yeah, it'll be similar to what we've done in the past. Okay. I mean, there won't be a whole lot of difference. It'll depend a little bit how. I think we got out of this thing. It's about 20 plays is full live, and then there's in pretty good shape. So I think it'll probably be similar to last week or last year. I mean.
Yeah, supposedly there might be some rain. Would that change anything you'd do? You don't want to be out there if it's dangerous, obviously.
Well, I mean, it might change time. We may end up having to go early. If there is going to be rain, I'll have to look at that and see. Okay. I haven't even thought that. What day is this? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah. We're confused.
Do they all run together?
They do now. But that's all right.
We're just talking to Jason. He says he's been pushed, feels pushed by the other guys. I take it you see that as well, that he's taking the competition part of it.
I mean, I don't know if he's being pushed or not, but those guys are pretty good players, and they're showing. Jason's doing a good job. I'm not worried about Jason. He's a load. I worry about when he runs into our guys.
So how do you feel like the team is progressing so far? Is it up to the time frame that you're looking for?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, once again, it's never as fast as you'd like for it to be. But I think if you go back and I go back and I'll look at stuff from last year and our last camp and notes from last camp, and we're ahead of schedule.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you have some competition at punter.
I was watching the protection and the block breakers part. I don't.
Well, both of them are kicking pretty well.
Consistency is a big thing. Consistency and touch to toe.
Coach West getting better, and they didn't have the boot
anymore. He got the boot off, so he made some progress there.
Hurt his calf, is that right?
Pulled his calf muscle.
While just working.
Yeah, I don't know if he's working, but it was a drill. He was demonstrating a drill.
He's had a rough camp.
I've seen guys. That's unlike an Achilles. That's an older man's injury.
You'd rather see coaches wearing braces than players.
Absolutely. If we have to take it, we got to take it. We take it for the team.
Coach Ford had a pretty good day. Looks like he had a short yardage hit and then a long yardage run.
So you act surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. Just looking for your reaction.
Well, I mean, he's not done anything that I haven't expected him to do. And I mean, I've said it all along. He's a good back, and he's going to run the football a lot. And I don't know how much is, once again, will depend upon as we get into the year. So I'm not like I'm not, and I never have been where we have to have one back. I think if we'd had one back last year, Michael would have probably never had as many yards as he had. And they get beat up, they get tired, they get. I think the more backs you have, the better chance. I just don't think there's many backs. Sean Green, he was. There haven't been many backs at just one guy. A few, but I just think the guy at Michigan a couple years ago. But usually, most good running teams, I think, will have more than one guy. Now you got to have a guy that can do the things that Michael did, and I think Jason can.
Have you talked to Michael yet?
I have not. I haven't talked to him. I've texted back and forth, and then Jazz told me, texted me this morning and thanked me for my messages. And but he was yesterday after the surgery. She texted me and told me the surgery went well, and that they were going to be back in Detroit today. I think.
Can you feel how his morale is?
You know what? I have not texted. He's not texted me since the operation, but before the operation, I thought he was great.
First full day of contact, have you satisfied with that?
Yeah. Actually, we had some contact yesterday, but I'm. Once again, it's getting after each other pretty good.
Talked to the new boss yet?
Yeah, I did this morning. He called me and we talked for a few minutes. And, he's got a lot of things. He was back. He was on vacation, I guess, when it happened. But we'll get together. I'm sure whenever he gets an opportunity, and he gets back here and get on with it.
You get more information on Chris Bowles or not?
Chris, I think is going to be here tomorrow morning.
Okay. And would he be in practice tomorrow night? He's
Well, yeah, hopefully. I mean, he's got to go through the acclimation period and all that
right.
stuff.
So 4 days and no right. Okay.
2 days of shorts and then 2 days of shoulder pads and shorts, and then fifth day can have full speed or full contact.
Have you seen him in a while or not? I mean, did he
That's
have a good summer?
spring
or not?
game, not since the spring game.
Oh, seriously? Okay.
I've talked to him several times, and Joe's talks to him constantly. So, but he'll be a little behind the curve when he gets in